Nurse, deep as you are, my friend, you'll find it hard to plumb the plans of our everlasting gods. All the same, let us go join our son, my son, so I can see the suitors lying dead and see the one who killed them.
Penelope started down from her lofty room, her heart in turmoil, torn. Should she keep her distance, probe her husband, or rush up to the man at once and kiss his head and cling to both his hands? As soon as she stepped across the stone threshold, slipping in, she took a seat in the closet wall, and radiant in the firelight faced Odysseus now. There he sat, leaning up against the grand central column, eyes fixed on the ground, waiting, poised for whatever words his hardy wife might say when she caught sight of him. A long while she sat in silence. Numbing wonder filled her heart as her eyes explored his face. One moment he seemed Odysseus to life, and the next, no, he was not the man she knew. A huddled mass of rags was all she saw.
Oh, mother, cruel mother, you with your hard heart, why would you spurn my father so? Why don't you sit beside him, engage him, ask him questions? What other wife could have a spirit so unbending? Holding back from her husband, home at last for her, after bearing 20 years of brutal struggle. Your heart was always harder than a rock.
My child, I'm stunned with wonder. Powerless, cannot speak to him, ask him questions, look him in the eyes. But if he is truly Odysseus, home at last, make no mistake. We too will know each other. Even better, we too have secret signs. Known to us both, but hidden from the world.
Odysseus, long enduring, broke into a smile and turned to his son with pointed, winging words.
Leave your mother here in the hall to test me as she will. She soon will know me better. She soon will know me better. Now because I'm filthy and wear such grimly rags. She spurns me. Your mother, she can't bring herself to believe I'm her husband. Strange woman, so hard. The gods of Olympus made you harder than any other woman in the world. What other wife could have spirit so unbending, holding back from her husband, home at last for her, after bearing 20 years of brutal struggle? Come, nurse, make me a bed. I'll sleep alone. She has a heart of iron in her breast.
Strange man, I'm not so proud, so scornful, nor am I overwhelmed by your quick change. You look, how well I know, the way he looked, setting sail from Ithaca years ago, aboard the long-oared ship. Come, Eurystheus. Move the sturdy bedstead out of your bridal chamber, that room the master built with his own hands. Take it out now, sturdy bedfellows, and spread it deep with fleece, blankets, and lustrous furs to keep him warm.
Putting her husband to the proof, but Odysseus blazed up in fury, lashing out at his loyal wife.
Woman, your words, they cut me to the core. Who could move my bed? Impossible task, even for some skilled craftsman, unless a god. Came down in person quick to lend a hand, lifted it out with ease and moved it elsewhere. Not a man on earth, not even a peak's strength would find it easy to prise up and shift it. No, a great sign, a hallmark in its construction. I know I built it myself, no one else. There was a branching olive tree inside our court, grown to its fullest prime. The bole like a column, thick set around it, built my bedroom. Finished off the walls with good tight stonework, roofed it over soundry and added doors, hung it well and snugly wedged. Then I lopped the leafy crown of olive clean, cutting the stump bare from the root stump. painting it round with bronze smoothing adze. I had the skill, I shaped it plumb to the line to make the bedpost bore the holes it needed with an auger. Working from there, I built my bed, starts to finish. I gave it ivory inlays, gold and silver fittings, wove the straps across an oxhide gleaming red. There's an old secret sign, I tell you our life story. Does the bed, my lady, still stand planted firm? I don't know. Or someone chopped away the olive trunk and hauled off the bedroom roof.
Living proof, Penelope let her knees go slack, her heart surrender. Recognizing the strong, clear signs Odysseus offered, she dissolved in tears, rushed to Odysseus, and flung her arms around his neck and kissed his head and cried out. The more she spoke, the more a deep desire for tears welled up inside his breast. He wept as he held the wife he loved, the soul of loyalty, in his arms at last. Joy, warm as the joy that shipwrecked sailors feel when they catch sight of land, Poseidon has struck their well-rigged ship to the open sea with gale winds and crushing walls of wave, and only a few escape swimming, struggling out to the frothing surf to reach the shore, their bodies casted with salt. Athena had not thought of one more thing. She held back the night, and the night lingered long at the western edge of the earth. While in the east, she reigned in dawn of the golden throne at ocean's banks, commanding her not to yoke the wind-swift teeth that brings men life. Blaze in aurora, the young colts that race the morning on. Yet now Odysseus, seasoned veteran, said to his wife,
Dear woman, we have still not reached the end of all our trials. One more labor lies in store, boundless, laden with danger, great and long, and I must brave it out from start to finish.